Hey, APChem students, just a little short video here to maybe help you figure out how to review for the AP test for those of you who are taking the AP test. Again, I apologize, there's not a whole lot of time to prepare compared to normal with all our shortened weeks at the beginning of the year. First thing, I shared this document with you last week. APChem is broken into 9 units, and this kind of goes through each unit. So you can just kind of click through it. You can click like this, the way I've got it set up on the left-hand side here, and you can go from there to there, where it gives you an answer right there. If you don't want to see the answer right away, which I would not want to, and you want to be able to see the whole question, if you go to presenter view over here, I think you guys would be the same as me. So if I go to presenter view, I can kind of read the question on there, and I can, when I was doing this earlier, there. So I'm just hitting my down arrows on my keyboard. I can read here, okay, here's the question. I think it's kind of this answer. It gives you the answer, tells you why it is what it is. Okay, so there's several questions. This is probably something you don't need to look at. This is mole calculations, but how many moles of carbon and 88 grams of propane? Okay, you kind of figure that out. Reveals the answer. Okay, and how they got the answer typically. So you can click yourself through that. I want to get back out of presenter mode. You can scroll through different units. If you scroll down there, like here's unit 2, molecular and ionic compound structures. It tells you the percentage of questions, like 7 to 9% of the questions come from that. If I keep scrolling through here, intermolecular forces and properties, and it's 18 to 22% of the questions come from that. That's a big unit. Probably something to look at. Again, if you go back, you can go like this and click through. To go back through it, it will give you some review information. Like this is talking about different types of intermolecular forces, how they affect boiling points, vapor pressure, viscosity, things like that. And then there's a question on there, typically. And again, if you go to presenter mode, you'll kind of be able to see the answers as you go through just by clicking your down arrow. So, I would definitely click through this document. It'd be a great review. It'll give you the information you probably need to know, at least a refresher in it, in each topic. Even if you pick out 1 or 2 sections in a night to go through, that would be excellent to go through. If you need help with that, let me know. The other thing would be, you can find all the free response of old years on here. I have a lot of those linked to PowerSchool, but the links have kind of gone away. But you can Google, you just Google 2016 AP Chemistry free response questions, and it'll tell you the answers. 2015 AP Chemistry free response questions. I would try and look at at least the last 5 years. And what I mean by that, you don't have to sit down and do all the work. You can. But even if you're just reading through some things. So for example, I've pulled up the 2017 AP Chemistry test. Again, I just Googled it. You can find it with answers or without. This one has the scoring guidelines. So I can kind of scroll through, and you kind of get an idea. Here's question 1. Should be a long question. I can kind of read the question, go, oh, wait, that's a PV-nRT. Yep, that's what they did. They PV-nRT'd it. I don't know how they got this one. What they do? Oh, they're just converting moles into grams. Like a little stoichiometry, I can do that. So this is about thermodynamically favored. I don't really know what it means by that. But you can read their answers, and then you get to learn kind of how they write their answers. To scroll through a whole test, in a night would not take you very long. You spend 15, 20 minutes, you probably scroll through, read most of the answers, and figure out how to do some things. And then you always write down, hey, I don't understand this question. Say this one, I'm asking Mr. Young what this question is, figure out what's going on with that. So that's an easy way to study. What are all the intermolecular forces in HCl? I think there's dipole. All right, there they are. So reading through there, let's talk a little about the AP test. So there's question 1. Notice it goes A, B, C, D, E, A, B, pretty long one. Question 2 goes A, B, C, D, E, F. Question 3, A, B, C, D, E. So longer questions there. So 3 long ones. Okay, you kind of get the idea of the length of them. And 4 shorter questions. So there's 5, there's 6, there's 7. There's a little electrochemistry. All right. So pretty easy way to go through tests. Questions tend to come back up again, from year to year. Not the exact same question, but a very similar topic. You kind of get some ideas of what topics tend to be hit on there. Pretty easy to scroll through and look at things and go, okay, I see how they got that. Oh, here's a buffer. Okay, some things like that. So 2 quick reviews that you can, if you said, hey, I'm gonna do from 2014 to 2020, make sure I get every one of those years in there. You just pick one out per night and run through it. I will have a decent amount of multiple choice that we'll try and do in class, and some free response, but it's going to be up to you to get some stuff outside of class. All right. That's it. Remember, I also have AP Classroom open. You can do the unit reviews on there as well.